In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what is coming to Honkai Star in version 2.0. A lot of things were revealed during the live stream on Friday, and it is really a shame every single time that I can't watch the live streams with you guys because it always happens during school hours for me. But I have watched the VOD when I got back from school, and I've also gathered some information from HoloLab. And so I'm going to summarize everything that is coming in version 2.0, and let's get straight into it. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the lore side of things because in my opinion, this is the best part about an update. Since we are arriving at a new planet, of course we're going to be getting a new chapter of the Trailblaze missions. In the live stream, the devs have said that it is going to be more relaxed and laid back this time around, but we all know that there are probably going to be some twists here and there, and things are definitely going to become crazy. We're also getting a new companion mission for Black Swan and Sparkle each, and I hope I'll be able to stream these when they come out in about 2 weeks. Overall, my thoughts on the lore side of Edition is that all the missions are going to be absolute bangers. Hoyoverse has never let us down before, and with the theme of Pentacon being all about dreams and reality, they definitely have a lot of room to experiment with how they would like the story to unfold, and so it is a 10 out of 10 for me here. Moving on to the events, as there are surprisingly a lot of events coming in 2.0, I'll first start off by talking about the main flagship event, Hanu's Prison Break. In this event, we're going to be entering dreamscapes and breaking people out of prison. So glad a type of drink that people drink in the dreamscape, Golden Hour, has been apparently banned, and we're fighting as rebels in the hopes of taking control of the dream prison. In this event, there's a lot of moving around space using the new dynamics that are added to the game, like walking up walls and solving mirror mazes. And after completing a series of requirements, we'll be given the chance to get one free 4-star character out of the 4 on the screen right now. Personally, I'm probably going to pick xianyun as I only have her at E2 and I also use her in my Kafka team. Next up, we have the Pentacon Food Fest event, and it is basically like the Marvelous merchandise event in Genshin, where we give random materials to Liban and in return we get Primogems, or in Starrow's case Stellar Jades, and also other useful character ascension material. In other words, we're getting free stuff, and I hope this event will make a return every couple updates or so, because who doesn't like getting things for free? And speaking of free things, there's also the Dream Chasers Bulletin event, in which we'll have to do things to get to know all the new features that are introduced in Pentacon. This event will help us quickly get used to the new gimmicks, and so I'll definitely recommend you guys to play this event when it comes up. Furthermore, we have the Dream Jolt TV event, in which we are going to help the director of Pentacon's TV company to retrieve the broadcasting signal from Dream Jolt TV, which hijacked Pentacon's TV. This seems like another interesting event where we try and regain viewership, and although the idea sounds low-key kind of goofy, it still seems like we're going to be getting a lot of rewards, and so I can't complain at all. In terms of the old events that are making a return in 2.0, we have the Double Planet Ornament event and also the Double Calyx Reward event as well. This is going to come in very handy when building the new characters, as they use the new materials, which are currently unfarmable in 1.6. And of course, it wouldn't be a Sara update without a free 10 limited pulse sign-in event. This time, however, not only are we getting 10, we're going to be getting 20 in total, with there being 2 of these sign-in events. I'm guessing this is going to be a one-time thing, and when 2.1 comes, it is going to go back to 10 free pulls, but what can I say? Any free pulls are always welcome. Next up, let's talk about Pentacon and also the new in-game features that are going to come along with it as well. One thing to keep in mind is that the sub-areas of Pentacon are divided into the reality part and also the dreamscape part. First of all, you have the Reverie Hotel, in which this is where we'll enter the dreamscape from. The hotel also has a dreamscape part to it, and I'm guessing from here we'll be going to other dreamscapes, like Golden Hour for example, where it is heavily jazz themed. As I mentioned earlier, people drink a special type of beverage called Soul Glad, and apparently it's almost everywhere in Golden Hour. One very interesting gimmick is that apparently we can alter the emotions of the NPCs. Although the devs did say that we should be careful when changing their emotions, I still think it will be funny to mess up a NPC's day up on purpose. We also have a sub area called a Child's Dream, and I'm assuming this is inside the dreamscape part of the hotel. Here we will be able to walk on walls, and everything just looks exactly like what you would expect to see inside a dream. There are whales flying around and things float everywhere as well. As for the Dream's Edge sub area, it is said to be a construction site where you'll have to use optical illusions to traverse the map. In terms of all the new enemies that are going to be coming in the game, there are quite a lot of them, and so I'll just put this list on the screen. I should also mention that the T-Rex monster, the dog monster, and the trash can people are missing from this list, but they are also coming to the game. One thing about the trash can people is that they don't have any weakness, and they gain the weakness type of the character who attacks them, and so fighting them will be very interesting. Finally, we will also get this new Dreamscape Pass item, in which we'll be able to fill it out as we progress through our journey in Pentacon. In the past, there's this cool stickers page where we can collect stickers of all the characters that are invited to Pentacon, which is quite cool, I guess. Before talking about the new characters that are coming to the game, let me quickly go through the remaining other small things that are also going to be added. First of all, it seems like we're getting a boss fight with Sam, the last member of the Celeron Hunters that we haven't met yet. His mecha arm is super cool, and I believe this is going to tie in with the Trailblaze mission of this update. There are also 2 new types of boss material and also 3 new types of trace material, which means 2 new stagnant shadow bosses and also a new red calyx. And I think both Black Swan and Sparkle will be needing the new materials, so save up on your fuel so that you can farm these materials as much as possible when they do come out. Last but not least, we're also getting 2 new relic sets, the Pioneer set and also the Watchmaker set. The Pioneer set increases the damage dealt to enemies depending on the amount of debuffs that are on them, while the Watchmaker set increases break effect for the team, and so I'm assuming this is going to be a new fireable set for round May. Alright, with everything all talked about, I can finally move on to the new characters in 2.0. First of all, we have Black Swan, and to summarize what she does, she is basically a DOT character who applies a special type of wind DOT called Arcana. This effect can stack a lot of times, dealing massive amounts of damage. And for those who don't already know, she is a 5-star wind nihility character, who's also up there with Kafka in terms of, well, if you know, then you know. But either way, as shown in the live stream, Black Swan seems like she's going to bring Kafka teams to a whole different level, and I'll make a separate video for her when the update is around the corner. Then we have Sparkle, who is a 5-star Quantum Harmony character. Her kit focuses on giving your team skill points while also raising the cap for it as well. Additionally, Sparkle can also buff the crit damage of teammates with her skill, and just like Black Swan, I'll make a video on her separately when her banner is about to be released. Lastly, we're also getting a 4-star character called Misc, and he's a Destruction Path Ice character. It seems like his kit revolves around his ultimate, in which extra hits for his ultimate can be gained whenever a character consumes a skill point. In the first phase of 2.0, we're getting the banners for Black Swan and also Danghan IL as the rerun, and this is where Misc will appear as well. For the second phase, we're getting Sparkle's banner and also a rerun for xianyun. In general, I'd say go for Black Swan over Sparkle if you don't have enough Stellar Jade to pull for both characters, because trust me, she is going to be more valuable than Sparkle by a bit. But of course, ultimately, it's up to you to decide which character you're pulling for. And that's going to be it for today's video. I seriously can't wait any longer for 2.0 to come. There are just so many new things that I can't wait to try out. My personal favorite thing about the update has to be the new lore that we're getting besides Black Swan. The new areas seem really interesting as well, and overall 2.0 looks really strong. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!